This is what my basement is supposed to look like. And this is what it currently looks like. You're probably wondering what happened.
The biggest storm of the season.
Environment Canada has issued a snowfall warning for Toronto and the GTA, and
And
officials are
cold.
urging residents.
Yeah, all of this snow melted, it creeped in through the window and flooded the floor. And I thought it'd be a fun idea to try and fix it with no experience, and it went really well.
I'm gonna fucking smack my hand for sure. How does that not go in? No, dude, that's not right. Oh wait, is it right? So then we're just gonna have only the hard part left?
Yeah, well, you will. I won't be here.
Oh, I cut that way too big.
So in theory, this project's actually really straightforward. All that needs to get done is that we need to prepare the area that we're working in, start laying down the flooring, cut any pieces so that they fit into the corners and the edges, and then reinstall the baseboards. But as I'm sure you know, nothing ever goes to plan.
Should we start?
Yeah, let's pull up these half pieces first. Where do you want to put the garbage?
Oh, shit. See, that's not good, though.
See, that's not a full piece though. Why are you pulling that up? That's fine, no?
No, it's not. This is all broken at the end. Okay. This might be harder.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
So the first problem we're running into is that when we try to pull out the broken pieces, we actually end up breaking all of the good pieces as well.
Where's the next
So there's a starting point. Oh, but you see here?
What?
Is that from
Yeah,
the-
all these things break off. Pull it up. What part? Yeah.
That's
See,
the
these
problem.
things start to snap.
You see, what we were thinking is that if you could just slide out those old broken pieces and then just put the new pieces right in their spot, you could just build the floor that way. Spoiler alert, it doesn't work like that. You'll see why soon.
This is also my brother, by the way. He's gonna be live streaming this at some point, so I'll put his channel somewhere here. You guys can check that out.
Big follow.
He's gonna be at 1 million by the time this video comes out, I think, so.
Now, we can't put the flooring directly on the concrete, so we have to put down this moisture barrier that you see here first. But before we could do that, we had to clean. And by we, I mean I cleaned and David streamed the whole time.
Never done this before, so we're gonna try those, okay?
Bubbly, if you're watching this, sponsor me. Okay, we gotta get this molding off because the floor's gotta go underneath. Oh shit, that's in there pretty good, actually. There we go. A little bit of damage.
Whatever.
Now, a little bit of damage is no big deal, but as I tried to pull off this next piece, this started happening to the paint. I had no clue why this was going on, but then David decided to drop a little knowledge bomb on me.
Dude, how did she get it off so clean? I feel like I'm fucking ruining this.
X-Acto knife.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta break the paint seams away.
Damn.
You
All
taking
right.
this whole thing, you gotta go like this.
Ah. Oh yeah.
That's why you need a fresh blade, right?
That's
It makes a difference, doesn't
way
it?
better.
Yep.
And after learning that little trick, I was feeling pretty good. It would take some real stupidity to make any more mistakes.
Oh, I just snapped it.
The moisture barrier was actually the easiest part to do of this whole job. We just cut it to size, laid it down, and we were pretty much ready to start laying down this floor.
I think we could maybe just try and slide it in.
Yeah, try the long one first, just see how it
I
goes.
think these are a bit wider though.
No, they're not.
No?
They better not be, because that'll
No,
fuck.
they were supposed to be.
Measure one of the old boards and then measure the new one.
7 1/4.
What's that?
7 1/4.
They're 7 1/4 a pop?
Yeah. I think we just need a hammer. What if we just try and bang it in? What if we just smack them in? Yeah, I think we need a little hammer to jam these in or something.
In case you couldn't tell, I really wanted to use a hammer to smack this in, so let's see how that went.
Yeah, but you need a rubber hammer. You're gonna fucking.
No, I just got the hammer. What's this? Fine. No? What do you think? No. How does that not go in? It doesn't make any sense.
Like, is that there?
Did it just snap though? Like
It didn't
It looked
snap.
like it just broke.
No, it didn't break. It's just it's pushing this board away because it's wider. See, it didn't break. Well, maybe a tiny, tiny little piece did, but there's no fucking way. Are we doing this the wrong way?
No, dude, there's no way.
Are you sure?
This is
Because
literally the first piece.
go figure.
We're like 2 hours in at this point? Hour and a half in?
Who knows?
Haven't
Man?
done anything.
Who knows?
At this point, I was completely hopeless. I had no clue what to do and was actually starting to convince myself that I kind of liked the concrete floor. But then I actually had a really good idea.
Or I cut these floors all the way back to here, a straight line across, and you start brand new. What do you think?
Okay, so it was actually David's idea, but here's what he suggested. Instead of trying to slot our new floor into the gaps of our old floor, David suggested that we actually just cut a straight line in our old floor and use that straight line as a starting point to lay our new floor. It was actually a really clever idea, and I can't believe we didn't think about it earlier, but there's no point on dwelling in the past, so we decided to push forward with this new plan.
Okay, that's pretty clean.
All right.
That's
So we're gonna do that
We're gonna have to do all the way across.
the entire way across. There. You want?
That's where it's got to go. Yeah, right there.
You good?
Yep.
Oh, beauty.
That is good.
It's a nice line.
Yeah.
So we're gonna cut across that line because we were getting a bit offline here. It's not a big deal, but
A hair, but it would have at the end of it. It would have added up to an inch.
For a second, I actually felt like we knew what we were doing, but then we ran into our next problem.
all right. So we got a little crack here that I've been struggling with for a while. So we're gonna take that out, but I think there's like a cavity under there. So we got to see what the problem is. Oh, dude.
What is it? What is it?
fucking
Is it big?
hole.
You know what you got to get? I don't know how we're gonna fill that, but we need something to fill that now.
Dude, that's insane. Yo, these guys that did this,
I know.
no wonder. I knew there was some shit. Look at this. Fucking that was get stepping on every time.
Now look, guys, not everyone can be total expert craftsmen like David and I are, so I don't blame these guys for leaving the floor the way they did. All you can really do in these moments is move forward, and we actually ended up getting the floor to a pretty good point.
Garbage bag.
There it
clean
is.
This shit up. So take your. Whoa, you got to fill that floor in. Or are you gonna show them the gap?
Look at that. Ignore that. Nice. Nice. Okay, so we got a hole in the fucking floor here. We got to fill that in. We were thinking about getting concrete, but we're gonna do some silicone here. What is this?
Clear silicone.
Clear silicone, okay.
And silicone is pretty structurally sound too. When it hardens, like it'll last a long time. I think that's as good as it's gonna get.
I think that's pretty good. How much silicone we just use? Half.
3/4 of a tube.
There you go. We'll invoice you later for that one. Holy cow. All right, well, that's fixed. Well, we gotta let it dry, but once that's dry, which will be tomorrow, we can start laying past there, but we can still lay all this for today, so. Okay, look how easy these go in. So there's a little groove right here, and there's like a little hook there that comes in. So once you guys line up, getting close to it, right here, you can see like it just slides in like that. And then once you just knock it down, it's pretty much in. Just have to do a little bit of adjustment and like, so easy. Way easier than I thought it was gonna be, so big plus. All right, this doesn't look like total shit. Look at that, come on, it's not much in the grand scheme of things, but this was pretty easy. It's like almost 10 o'clock, so we're gonna call it because we're getting pretty tired and we're stinky and we got a shower here, but I don't think this should take too much longer. And we gotta wait for this silicone to dry right here anyway, so almost stepped on that. So, see how it goes. Day one in the books. Got it started. No going back now. Morning. Now, I know it may seem like we actually didn't get that much work done yesterday. And the reason that it seems that way is because we didn't get that much work done yesterday. But today's gonna be different. Today is going to be different because we've kind of figured this out, I hope. We are running into some other issues that I'll talk about in just a second, but I think it's gonna be pretty simple to just lay down the floor at this point. Those are my famous last words. Whenever I say that, it always takes way longer than I think. So we'll see how that goes. As you can see, the silicone from yesterday that we laid down has hardened up nicely, so we can actually put down that floor again. This was the bane of our existence yesterday. Trying to slide these existing boards between two laid boards is like the worst way to do this. So don't do that if you're watching this. Pro tip. Pretty terrible, I'm not gonna lie. See, the floor is just lower here. Gotta put something there. Seems like a lot of thickness, to be honest with you. You know what? Devin did a good job. Okay, this is, ignore that, but from a flush point of view, it's pretty flush. Okay, here's the second issue of the day. So when we lay down these full planks, right? What we do is up here, we start with a full one, and then we have to go to a half one, and then do a full one to the half one so that they stagger the joints. But what happens is when we get to the end of this wall, we have to then cut a little 3.5 inch piece, a little whatever piece, 3.5, blah, blah, blah. So the boards have to go in the same direction the whole time, right? Because of how these grooves work. And so if we're always having to constantly cut from the top of a new board, we're gonna be wasting a lot of material. And so I think what I have to do is just cut down the board each time a little bit more so that we're not wasting a brand new panel every single time. Hopefully that works. I don't really know. I think it should still work because even if this side doesn't click in, if we have this side clicking in and this side clicking in, and then all the panels kind of that way as well, it should stay, I hope. We're gonna find out. Oh, I cut that way too big. Fuck. You know what the worst part's gonna be? Trying to just get off a little bit. Because here's the problem. There's a little groove there, but there's no indent on the other side of this because I'm cutting it from the middle. So I basically have to break this off now so that we can sit these in without having to waste too many pieces of flooring. Holy cow, that is shoddy. Big gap there, but I don't care. Okay, got that one piece down. I have to do that across that entire wall, and then we gotta cut across that fireplace. Oh. Anyways, I'm gonna get going. Little time lapse here. Okay, it's coming down pretty good, as you can see. Look how much progress we've made. Look how much progress I've made. But all this stuff is in the way, so I got to haul it outside, or clear it at least, so we can work. So I can work. No one's with me. I'm not schizophrenic, I promise. Oh. Bubbly. I'm serious. We need a sponsorship here. I'll accept a very small sum of $5 million. And I'm being generous. Consider it. Okay, so if my calculations are right, that right there is our first cut. So we'll see how accurate I can cut it, and then also how accurate that is. All right, so here's our cut. It's at a 45, I also realized. I thought it was a bit of a different angle, but speed square is coming in clutch. And if we slide it in, are you gonna go for me? Come on. Nope. Oh, there we go. You know what? That's actually pretty good. We just got to do that 8 more times. So let's have fun. I also just realized because this is a 45-degree angle, what I can do is I don't have to measure both sides. I can just measure the outside angle. So in this case, or the outside length, I should say. In this case, it's 44.25. So then what I can do is I can take this board, I can measure 44.25, right? So 44.25. And then I can just take my speed square, I can line it up like this, and then that's our cut. If that works, that's gonna save us a couple of minutes, baby. Look at me go. Let's find out. Moment of truth, baby, moment of truth. I am maybe the smartest guy to ever live. Probably the most handsome too, and definitely the most jacked. But this is a pretty cool trick. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling pretty manly right now. Let's go. Okay, we've officially run out of flooring, and look how close we got. We literally need probably one, two, maybe 3.5 more, and then we just need the little, like, quite literally half an inch of strip. So I think we need one more box, but we gotta drive probably like 30 or 45 minutes. So I don't know if that's gonna happen today or tomorrow, but I gotta say I'm pretty satisfied with how this is turning out. This is crazy. I can't believe I've done this. And this, so much easier than I thought it was gonna be. Oh, love it. Love it, boys. All right, we got what we need. Ow. And very special edition. New knife, baby. That other one was so shit. I don't know why I didn't get one earlier. Exciting. David's back, by the way. Took the break for today. Slacked off. I don't think this should take very long. And then once we get this done, we gotta get baseboard back on, and we gotta caulk it, and then we're done. Oh, no, we're not. We also gotta put this strip on. This is basically gonna sit in between these two so that this gap doesn't look so shit. That's a nice one. What's going on here?
See if I can zip cut this floor.
Little angle grinder. We've been cutting them by hand, or David has at least. We only got through 3. Not very quick, so
I want to
see if power tools will do the trick. You want this power bar? It's gonna be loud as shit. Yeah.
I cut into the foundation.
Yeah, it's gonna for sure go into the.
Whatever though.
For sure go into this. Good thing it's not loud. Oh. Look what he did.
Okay, these a little.
Whoa. We're gonna bill you for that.
That gives it a little.
Little character?
Yeah.
All right, if you insist.
Wow.
Definitely dirtier. Look at
Yeah,
that.
but you know
Look at
what?
that dust. I don't know if you guys can see. There's like smoke under the lights. Concrete dust. But it's done. Look at that.
What is that? Oh.
Boom.
Now, we did some test fitting and realized we had to make a few adjustments, which all ended up fine. But we realized before we could put this divider down, we actually had to finish up the floor and the baseboards first.
Okay, so we had to move outside because I was getting real dusty. Now we got to mark some straight like inch lines on these, and David's gonna cut them with the angle grinder. Okay, there's one. That's what that looks like. We're gonna cut that. It's gonna go under the molding. Look at that. I don't know what the camera can see, but
Clean cut.
that would have taken me like 20 minutes to fucking score with a knife. All right, moment of truth. We're back with the strips. Nice. There's one. There we go. 2. That's all right.
Yeah, it's fair.
All right. Done with that, man. Floor is technically officially down. Look at that. Okay, Bubbly, you didn't respond quick enough, so I'm on to Vita Coco. Sponsor me. It's your last chance. it's so good. Next order of business, we got the baseboard that's got to go back in, but all these nails are here. So we got apparently what are called dikes, which I don't know about that.
Google it.
Cutting them flush. Oh, I'm gonna step on that later. Brad nailer. Some Brad nails. Make our life a bit easier. Want to flip this up and start shooting? Any sharp ones?
You were missing the bottom piece that snapped, but you can always replace that later. Yeah, there you go.
Oh fuck, they're not going in all the way. Oh, you gotta press really hard.
Yeah. Oh!
I'm not gonna hit a fucking gas line over here, am I?
Maybe it's under there.
Are you serious?
Doesn't matter. There you go. See the flame jump every time you punch it? Watch.
Shut up.
Punch it, I swear. Look at the flame. See it?
No. Fucking around.
Look, it moved. You guys are pussies,
I
man.
don't like that thing.
Why are you guys scared of gas?
Who's not scared of gas?
Me?
That's a lie.
At the bottom, or white. You won't even notice it.
Look at that corner. David fucked it up. Classic. Classic David. We gotta put this broken piece right there back in. David broke that too. Oh, I just snapped it.
Beautiful.
All right, that's...
Okay, now, let's install this bullshit. So here, this is the piece that I nicked by accident.
Boom.
So get the fresh one.
Done. Baseboard's done now. Gotta lay this stripping. And then I think people, we're done.
Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna cut it with the angle grinder.
Oh no, not the angle grinder. 55 3/4. Oh dude, this is perfect. Nice. This isn't coming out very smooth, but that's okay.
It's alright.
I don't know. What, the cheap? That's what they had at the tile store. Oh, that is the worst angle of all time. That was terrible. I apologize.
Stop. They got a silver play button, okay?
It is very, it's a lot of fucking content. Oh, this side's so much better. All right, people, that's it. Look at that. Stripping in. We just got to clean up a bit, but look at that floor, baby.
Would you not agree?
Amen.
Go all the way. You got the gloves on, eh?
Yeah, you told me to put them on. All right, last bead of silicone. It's going in. There it is. David with the professional siliconing. Subscribe to his channel for silicone vids. Look at that, baby. There it is. All right. That's a job for the most part. A little cleanup, but fuck yeah. And it only took us 1 hour. All that.
Right.
I'm actually gonna put the amount of time it took up on screen probably throughout this. I honestly think this probably took me probably 15 hours. That's hilarious.
Getting rid of the garbage. I came here 3 times for this too.
Yep.
That's 15 hours for yourself.
That was a long one. Yeah, it's probably like 25 man hours right there.
Yeah, but we didn't really know we were doing it first too, right?
We had no clue. All right, we gotta leave this down because it's drying, but look at it. Look at it. It's a functional floor. Come on.
So there it is. I learned how to lay a floor. Now, it may not look the best, but that's not the point. The point is that one day I'm going to have a son, and my son is going to want to replace his floor, and he's going to call me, and I'm going to tell him, let's just call a guy to do it for us.